there's the same cat again, just like a couple mornings ago. I see a bunch of squirrels. I can already tell the cat wants to chase him again. This is like the third morning in a row where I look out the window and I see the same cat out there by the tree, same spot. I can immediately tell the cat wants to go after one of them. I don't think I'm going to be able to catch one. I see 3 squirrels so far. There might actually be more. Oh, 1, 2. Three. My God, there are so many squirrels. So, I see the same animal, same cat down there. 3 mornings in a row. I see a ton of squirrels. There was one particular instance where I did see a cat chase a squirrel 3 times 2 mornings ago. And I don't know if the cat's a he or she, but that cat really wanted to chase one of them. Which is why I actually filmed the encounter. As soon as I saw what was going on out the window, I had to film. Hey there guys, Patches84 here. It is Saturday, February 24th, 2024. It is a brand new day, and as you can already tell, I'm in my pajamas because it is the weekend. I can film in my pajamas on the weekend if I want to. Donate me YouTube, but anyways, that's really something I wanted to show you guys. It's actually kind of funny. If you guys haven't noticed, I did film a video yesterday. No, not yesterday. 2 mornings ago. If you guys can't already tell, yeah, there was a cat out in the back, and it was staring at what looked to me like only one squirrel at the time. And I caught the cat chasing the squirrel as it was going up on the tree. I'm assuming the cat was declawed because it didn't actually climb up the tree, or anything else for that matter. But it did chase the squirrel. One thing I did notice too is that the squirrel was approaching the cat and then it ran off. I think the first time I've seen it, it just kind of went in the direction to where the cat was. I don't think it saw it. Once it realized it did see the cat, though, it ran off and the cat was chasing it. And I didn't actually get the second part on film as I was in the middle of cooking myself breakfast that day or around that time. But that same squirrel came around again. This time it purposefully ran after the cat, supposedly instigating the chase. I guess the squirrel wanted to be chased, kind of like Misty. But anyway, enough about that. The cat chased the squirrel again. This time it was because the squirrel instigated the chase, like it wanted to be chased. Didn't get that on camera, and I want to say around the same time yesterday morning, I looked out the window like I always do in the morning. The same cat was out again, chasing squirrels. And this morning, I looked out the window like I always do, and it happened again. The same cat out there, and a bunch of squirrels. I think there might have been like 4 or 5. I did manage to only see 3 squirrels. when I looked out the window and the cat was like looking up. Just looked like it was ready to pounce, but not much going on. Didn't want to film too much of that kind of an encounter, mainly due to the fact that there's only so much memory I could use on my phone, but that's basically the only thing happening. So yeah, that's the highlight of my week, at least this week. Who knows, maybe I'll see it again tomorrow. But anyway, this is Patches84 signing off. I will see you guys in the next video. Peace. Hey there guys, today is Tuesday, February 27th, and it is absolutely warm, and I'm currently wearing my winter jacket, because I wasn't sure how warm or cold it's going to be today. Currently out for a walk right now, and I am recording this video, as usual, by iPhone. A little after 3 o'clock in the afternoon, and just wanted to let you guys know I'm doing all right. I haven't been uploading lately, and I know I say that a lot in pretty much all of my videos. There's really not a lot to upload or record, unfortunately. I do want to give you guys a bit of an update, though, hence why I'm doing this video in the first place. Currently getting parts for my iPod. I am working on upgrading the hard drive on my black iPod, which I am converting to a silver. And I got all the parts ordered. The only part that I did get, and I was hoping to get other parts first, was the SSD 256 gigabyte hard drive, which I've been struggling to find for a pretty decent price. I did buy one though that cost me a little over $50. It is a bit costly, but a lot cheaper than some of the SSD drives that I have been looking for, which some are now over $100 Canadian, and those things are not cheap. The other alternative would be to keep the mechanical drive and use that to be able to store music and whatnot. The only issue with that is that the highest amount of gigabytes it could go up would be 160 gigabytes, which nowadays for me, 160 gigabytes is not going to be enough storage for my iPod. Hence, that's why I had to buy another hard drive just to upgrade. I could go higher. I had thought about at one point getting a 512 gigabyte drive for my iPod, but then I thought, you know what? It doesn't matter where I go to find one. That definitely will cost me well over $150, depending on where I go to get it. And I just can't afford that right now. So 256 gigabytes for an old iPod will have to do. Unfortunately, I honestly wish that I could go higher, but unfortunately, I am unable to at this time due to budget restraints and whatever else. On a happier note, though, I do have that. I also ordered me an iPod Classic audio jack for the back plate, as I will need a new one. The one that I had with the old back plate kind of got destroyed as I tried to take the battery out of one of my older iPods. because the battery was so badly glued to the audio jack and the back plate, I had to rip it apart just to get the battery out, due to the fact that the battery in question had swollen up, which is kind of weird. But then again, I have heard about batteries swelling up over a period of time, in which case, regardless of what electronic device you have, you will have to replace the battery. It's a tedious task, but it is necessary. And so I had to do that. Because I also destroyed the back plate, I had to get a new one, which thankfully I already got one ahead of time, thinking I was going to need that to fix a back plate on the iPod. This was a long time ago, mind you, but that's one less thing I have to worry about. So I'm not too concerned. Got a new clicker wheel ordered for the iPod. Should arrive hopefully in the coming days. And at some point, probably sometime, maybe this spring or maybe over the summer months, I'm not sure. It depends on what I'm doing in life or what's going on with my schedule and everything, because you never know, things change. I do plan on getting me another LCD screen, maybe get an LCD screen protector for another iPod that I got, as the one that I took apart previously did not have a protector for the LCD screen. I guess with newer iPods nowadays, it's not included in the iPod, which I don't know why, but I guess it doesn't really matter. One other thing that I also got, because I needed it, is, and I'm trying to think now, because a new battery. I had thought about getting 3 new batteries, maybe one as a spare and 2 others to fix the iPods with, as like I said, as I mentioned before, a couple batteries had swollen up after having the iPod for so many years. And I ordered a battery, at least one, because I am going to start off by fixing one iPod at a time. I got a lot of iPods, okay? But I do plan on getting one iPod fixed at a time, and hopefully with any luck within the next maybe 1 month, maybe 2 months. I'm not exactly sure. But within the next month or 2, I plan on getting the entire iPod fixed, back up and running, and hopefully get started on my other iPod, which had some problems with. It started with the battery. That kind of caused the iPod to reset multiple times, so I had to switch the battery out for that. And then a couple of weeks after that, the hard drive malfunctioned, and now the iPod doesn't even work, which is why I have more than one iPod to begin with. So I plan on getting that fixed probably sometime by this coming summer. We shall see. No guarantees. I do plan on getting that fixed over the summer. But what I also plan on doing this spring, and it's not set in stone, I plan on actually getting my bedroom closet revamped a little bit. I have decided actually that I am going to replace my dresser, and instead of having a dresser in there to store all my clothes, I plan on at some point in the near future putting in some shelving to store my clothes in, and I'll be hanging up a lot of my clothes just so that I'd have some extra space in the closet, because I do have big plans for that. But that will not be in the cards until probably sometime in April or May of this year. It'll probably be a lot warmer than it is now, and as you can already tell, most of the snow has kind of melted a little bit. There did used to be a lot of slippery ice, but I think that kind of changed here now due to the fact that it is warming up. And the river, you can tell, like I said, most of the snow has melted. Some ice have melted as well. And it's probably a good thing, because it kind of means I can walk on these trails more safely now without running the risk of slipping and falling and breaking my face or shatter my skull, which let's hope it doesn't get to that point, but we shall see. I am currently heading back home right now. Probably go home, get some dinner, get a few other things done. Got some stuff going on this week, so I'm probably not going to upload any more videos for a while, until probably, I want to say maybe this weekend, which means this video in particular may or may not be uploaded, but we shall see what happens. I am not promising anything. But anyway, that's pretty much the only update that I got right now. I want to thank you all for watching. Hope everyone's having a great day. I know my day's going good so far. Not a cloud in the sky. It's a dry Tuesday. But with regards to tomorrow, and I'll show you the sun behind my head. Mother Nature has other plans for tomorrow. Looks like we're going to get some rain, and when I mean rain, a lot of it. I think we're supposed to get, I want to say over 50 millimeters of rain, maybe more than that. It pretty much depends geographical location. And it's pretty slushy over here right now. A lot of puddles, not ice, puddles. There's going to be a lot more of that tomorrow. And then come Thursday, because this is Canada after all, and we do get this for, I don't know what the reason is, but there is going to be a lot of freezing up on Thursday. All the water that we are going to get tomorrow is all going to turn to ice come Thursday like late Wednesday night, early Thursday morning. It is going to be a bloody nightmare, especially for people who have to go out, either go to work, go to school, or whatever else. It is going to turn into a skating rink. It probably won't be like that at all for the next day or so, because like I said, tomorrow is going to rain. It's probably going to reach 10 degrees. It kind of feels like 10 degrees right now. As mentioned, I don't know what made me think to wear my winter coat, but oh well. I am currently enjoying some of this nice, beautiful weather. Like I said, it's a beautiful, beautiful day. And about ready to head home now. But before I do end the videos and shit like that, I want to show you guys some of the interesting things. There's the little culvert that the city recently put in a couple summers ago. I remembered about 2 years ago, this particular part of the trail is closed, and for obvious reasons, because there's a city street just over that way. You can't see it because of the angle in which the camera's at. But this one street just down that way was under construction. They were putting in sewer and sanitary mains under the road. And while that was happening, this section of the trail was completely closed off. It is believed that, and the sirens are running. How nice. But anyways, raw footage, people. This whole section had to also undergo construction, and they put in a new culvert. And from that moment on, they decided to put in, and you have seen this in previous videos where they put like guardrails up, which is really nice. I kind of wished that they had done this whole trail, this side here at least, with guardrail, but at some point in the future they'll probably put it up. But it probably won't happen for quite a while due to the fact that sometimes the city can be lazy at times, but what do you do? But in any event, that's pretty much it. Trails back up and open, people can use, and it is still winter, so of course nobody's going to do anything about it now, certainly not this time of the year. One interesting fact is that a gentleman who usually takes his trail a lot, and I had a chance to had a nice little conversation with him, I want to say about a week ago. He had mentioned that the city used to maintain the trails here a lot. Well, it turns out within the last, I want to say 3 or 4 years, the city has done absolutely nothing to keep the place maintained. As you can actually tell, I don't know if my camera can pick it up or not. They chopped down the branches, but they left the debris laying around for others to clean up. I mean, yeah, it sucks, but, you know, what do you do if nobody does anything? We, the people, will have to be the ones to take care of it ourselves. I know I don't want to do it because I'm just an ordinary, everyday person. I don't do the things that city workers should be doing. I mean, this is part of the city, right? I mean, people use the trail. I mean, you want to make sure that it's safe for people to use. And while I understand that this is a historical neighborhood, I also understand that things need to be cleaned up. Things need to be cleaned up. Things need to be given an overhaul in order for people to use the trail as safely as they can. And if you can't already tell, nobody's doing anything, and it's sad, and something needs to happen to address this little problem. Some of these trees are on the verge of snapping in half, and it's only a matter of time until it happens. And it has happened quite a few times up this way, and it can be pretty dangerous. Somebody could either get injured or killed when that happens. And as much as I like these trees, I would hate to see them snap in half and land on somebody or an animal or whatever. And that's not necessarily a good thing. So to all you city workers out there who had maintained these trails, please help. But enough about that. So yeah, hope everyone's having a great day. I want to thank you all for watching. I am going to actually end the video here for realsies this time, and I'm going to finish my walk like I promised myself that I would. Go home, get some din, get this video edited if possible, and uploaded as soon as I possibly can, and then I can get my behind onto some real life stuff, and hopefully keep you guys updated, let you guys know what's been going on once it's available. So anyways, I'm off. Thank you for watching, all you people out there. I'll see you guys in the next video, and hopefully your day is just as good as this, if nothing else. If not, who knows? Hopefully I'll get a nice day like this eventually.